In the continuing saga of Donnie's weaponization of the judicial system in the United States, 6 prosecutors in Minnesota have quit over the push to investigate the ICE shooting victim's widow instead of investigating the actual shooter, Jonathan Ross, who, by all accounts, did not go to the hospital. He returned to his home immediately after the shooting, and masked, supposedly ICE individuals came and removed lots of boxes from his home, and they have put him in a safe house because they are protecting him from prosecution. An article in the New York Times today speaks about this. It was written by Ernesto Londoño, and he entitled it, 6 prosecutors quit over push to investigate ICE shooting victim's widow. So, 6 federal prosecutors, he begins, in Minnesota resigned on Tuesday over the Justice Department's push to investigate the widow of a woman killed by ICE last Tuesday on the 7th, and the department's reluctance to investigate the shooter. Not reluctance, their outright refusal. The author states that's according to people with knowledge of the decision. Joseph H. Thompson, who was second in command at the U.S. Attorney's Office and oversaw a sprawling fraud investigation that has roiled Minnesota's political landscape, was among those who quit on Tuesday, according to 3 people with knowledge of the decision. Mr. Thompson's resignation came after senior Justice Department officials pressed for criminal investigation into the actions of the widow of Renee Nicole Good, the Minneapolis woman who was killed by ICE agents. Mr. Thompson, 47, a career prosecutor, objected to that approach, as well as to the Justice Department's refusal to include state officials in the investigation, whether the shooting itself was lawful, the people who were familiar with the decision said. Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara said in an interview that Mr. Thompson's resignation dealt a major blow to efforts to root out rampant theft from state agencies in Minnesota. The other prosecutors who resigned today include Harry Jacobs, Melinda Williams, Thomas Calhoun Lopez, and that's all they list here. Even though I completely understand people resigning over their own integrity, and these people have law licenses and they want to protect them, it also drives me to severe worry over how this story is going to be spun with nobody who's responsible to tell the story properly and truthfully.